What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Keith.
And I'm Curtis.
And the vibes. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all know why y'all here. AleXa, bomb. Why don't you be the bomb and go hit that subscribe button and become a real redeemer today?
Come to Wonderland.
Yo, good thing we ain't got no Google products in here.
Also, if you think we're the bomb, jump on the Patreon. There's going to be exclusive content on there. Definitely been doing our due diligence with like girl groups and just girl soloists.
You bring the vogue.
Yeah, whether it's been dance practices, whether it's live performances, whether it's mamas. It's fire on there. No long talk. The shit seemed like it's the bomb. It already looked like it's some crazy money behind this
Debut,
shit.
right?
Mm-hmm. Debut shit.
Them effects looking different for a debut.
You know. The Purge. Oh.
No, that is the Purge one.
Hero. Damn.
Is she a robot? Damn. It's like she made out of adamantium?
Cyborg?
C-1000?
Yep, Cyborg. But those were the same eyes that she had in the last one, too.
Well,
That's crazy. The head spinning.
You know these eyes have seen a lot of love in any hand.
Not much to care. I can't wait anymore. But buttons on a push. I can't tell anymore. Don't look at the connection. Can't change anymore. 지가 blind. I can't think anymore. 처음 느낀 texture. 이질적인 gesture. 가르러 간 불꽃에 얼어붙은 눈빛은 고.
That's what I'm talking about.
We gon' drop it like a 머릿속엔 day 전쟁 중 영혼 없는 blank 화면 속엔 bang bang loading 중 조용한 SNS 그게 전부 네 진짜 너를 보여봐 like it 숙련해온 attitude 자주 다른 거라면 언제 수까지 갔지 너 like it 더 원한다면 We gon' drop it like a We gon' drop it like a boom, 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 boom. Everybody now. 다양하게 나는 서두려워 I'm your fantasy. 이건 나같은 주저하지 말고 소리 높여 It's your melody. 아직 많이 다른 Like a bomb bomb. Let's go drop it like a bomb.
Producers be acting crazy.
Come on, give it to your friend. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody now. 주저하지 말고 소리 높여 It's your melody. 아직 말은 안 해. 눈치 보지 말고 이제부터 I'm the only one. We gon' drop it like a bomb.
We're about to begin the annual purge. It seemed like one thing she gonna do is get that fucking choreo in. You know that much.
A little water section too.
A little water joint. Sometimes you gotta add a little sprinkle of just, magnificence and just. Water choreo always gonna hit though,
Always.
especially whenever you like smack the water or roll in it or do something.
Especially when you
just
shoot
gonna-
it in high res or high speed.
The frames per.
You
Yeah,
got
and
that
it slows down
bitch on
when you play it
120 frames per second, doing
Very
your thing.
cinematic.
Yeah, I like this a lot. This seemed like a lot of money was like put into it. I love the concept. I love what was going on. I seen you was happy because it seemed like at times she was able to go a little bit more on the pitch.
Now here's my thought, and I don't mean to cut you off, and I'll
no,
let you
go
get back to it. Here's my thought. So is that what she normally does in the song that I heard was the outlier, her trying to switch it up? Or, you know what I mean?
Well,
Because
on
if this is
Wonderland,
her
she was
first-
doing anything.
If
Well,
this is
everything.
her first song, and like her first song was actually going low for the verse, and then going high for the hook. Like, is that her normal formula? And then the song that I heard that I was like, maybe she should go low, being that it was one of the first ones that I heard from her, was the outlier.
I haven't heard, excuse me. I haven't heard enough of a sample size to kind of know. Like I said, the only thing Wonderland showed me is that she can do anything she feel like. And then what was it, Back in Vogue?
Yeah.
I still fuck with that too. I get. I'm not gonna call it gripe, but I get like what you were talking about as far as being on there. But I haven't heard. I would need to hear probably 2 or 3 more songs
To see what the formula really is for her.
Yeah, before I can see what the formula was. I think she did a good job too, on the sense of here. This song could easily come across as overproduced.
It's funny you say that because I thought this could, like, if you gave this demo track to a group of very popular women of with color in their name, like, I think it would go up. You know what I mean? It sounds like something that they would do.
Oh yeah, nah, but
Especially with the EDM dropping the hook.
But that group in particular can handle big sounds. I don't think every girl group or just a lot of groups in general can handle bigger sounds.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
We've seen people, and I mean bigger sounds, not in this. I just want clarity. This is why I'm going to compare some people. Like not like in a T's big sound where it's like, oh, okay, this is a stadium. I'm talking about YG big sounds where it's anthemy, because this is more so anthemy big, at least in my opinion. I don't know if y'all agree.
Yeah,
this is
I agree.
more so
which is why I
anthemy.
went to that group.
Yeah,
because
okay.
they have a lot of anthems.
Yeah, so like literally, I'm surprised. Well, not surprised because like I said, she's her own person. I don't know who produced this or did anything, but if it was them at the tail end of this, YG would have turned into a YG anthem on the third act. It would have it turned into something else, which isn't always bad. I feel like they do that just to kind of bookend their songs to kind of make it stuck in your head. So I kind of get the formula. But yeah, my original point, this song could have been overproduced. I'm glad that like her voice was able to kind of hold it back from being that, in my opinion. Not my favorite song from her so far. In fact, seeing how this is a debut, I'm actually seeing. I don't want to say growth because honestly, this is a fire debut for somebody. We've seen. I'm not gonna say lesser debuts. I don't want to feel like I'm shitting on people. But we've seen groups where. Let me phrase it this way. We've seen groups where in their debut was just like, oh, okay, your concept was cute, cool. We're just kind of waiting for you to fall into your own, or the choreo was okay. You look, maybe you were nervous or something like that.
Execution was a skosh off.
Yeah, everything from the rip with her, she looks comfortable. The choreo was clean. The acting was great. It was a high budget. Like on here, there's really no issues with anything, particularly with her. Like I said, I applaud her for being able to kind of handle one of these songs from the gate, because this seems like a song that might have been intended for somebody maybe with a bigger tenure in the K world.
19.
Yeah. How'd y'all feel that? I can jump in.
No, I mean I kind of agree. I definitely got what I wanted to hear from her immediately. So I was cool on that. As far as the song, other than that, I thought the video was very cinematic. I love the cyberpunk color palette, the purple, blues, and pinks. definitely a good vibe, especially given the theme of a dystopian future theme of the video. I thought this was good, especially for a debut track. This is pretty fucking clean. The EDM hook definitely went super big. I wasn't expecting it to go that big. I was actually thinking it was going to get scaled back and simplified, but to double down and go super big was cool. It didn't take away from the track. It wasn't jarring, and it didn't take me out of the song. And if it did at the first time, by the second time I knew it was coming, I was prepared for it, and it just kind of flowed right into it. All in all, I thought this was cool. I like this one. And again, she looked amazing.
No, I agree. And it was the fact that this really is like, just to kind of double down on some of your points as well, it was like the fact that this is a debut track for her and how this feels so grandiose and large, I guess, just for lack of a better word, with the anthem-ness kind of the beat. And the fact that she is, again, a soloist on this. It's not a track where it's like, okay, I'm going to throw it to rap line and they're going to switch it up and then we're going to have a bridge and this vocalist is going to come in. Like, this is really all on her. And for a debut, and especially a beat production of this kind of magnitude, for her to hold it down and have enough inflections and changes to keep the track fresh and engaging the whole time throughout, that's really a testament to, her versatility, I would say. And on top of that, the fact that, I don't necessarily know that this is like, trying to think of how to word this. Because you know how she had written Wonderland? Mm-hmm. So I'm not exactly sure if this is exactly like a company thing or a studio thing or anything like that. Or if this is directly something that she had written or anything like that, or kind of what the involvement is. But knowing that there's such a budget behind this to execute it, it at least makes me wonder if there was kind of any studio aspects involved in this from the writing side of it. But nonetheless, to the larger point I was going to make with that, the fact that she basically comes out the gate swinging like this, it just immediately makes a statement. The only thing I really didn't like about the track was the initial beat drop, I would say, and kind of the instrumentation. I'm not exactly sure what instrument it was. Right after she had said like bomb, like the drop the bomb thing, I just like wasn't necessarily hooked by it, I would say. But then after, the second time when it kind of got in, and as Keith had said, once you kind of knew what you were getting into after that, then it wasn't anything that like necessarily bothered me by the end of the track, which is something I always give credit to when I can, at least. But yeah, it was shot incredibly cinematic, as you had said. The color palettes are so beautiful. I love the kind of robot, otherworldly kind of aspect of it too, because there were moments that kind of felt like that a little bit in Back in Vogue, I would say. So I wasn't sure if they were kind of tying it in or if there's any concept to it or anything like that. But nonetheless, the world felt a little too grandiose to just be a one-off, if that makes sense, or just kind of like what you're trying to do with that world necessarily. So all that to say, it just held my intrigue, I would say, for the duration of the track for sure. Her choreo is definitely really slept on too, from the few snippets of songs that we had seen. Yeah, I really like her choreography a lot, and to work as well as she does with the background dancers and everything like that. The fact that we had read previously that she picks up on choreo incredibly quick, so knowing how some of the complexities within the choreography, for her to be able to kind of pick up on those things relatively quick, I just think, again, it only speaks to how talented and versatile she is. But all in all, this really is a track that I would say I do like. I'm not quite sure if it's a download for me, at least at this time, but it adds so much to kind of the intrigue of what I expect to see from her in the future and what I look forward to seeing in the future. But yeah, this was definitely shot incredibly well. Her vocals are incredible as well. I just really look forward to kind of seeing more from her.
Yeah, man, jump in the comments. Tell us how y'all felt about this. Definitely interested, like I said, to hear y'all opinions because I want to read the room. I honestly forget what the feedback on Wonderland was, so I don't know how Redeemers feel about her, honestly. I know people had gave us more information. People probably feel good because I remember people giving a lot of information. But yeah, I'm interested to see kind of what y'all say in the comments. Other than that, we love you guys. We're going to holler at y'all.
Take care.
Vernon, 17.